Hello people, good lord, you might have noticed some absolutely massive changes to the channel. What the hell is going on? Well, allow me to elaborate, Mr. Kirioth. Although, I don't know why I'm telling you, because you already know anyway. You've got dirty insider information, it's just dirty. Anyway, so, no, you be quiet there, child. So, people who are fans of the channel and all the subs, you've subscribed primarily for one thing. It would either be, okay, I've subscribed for Is It Pure, or I've subscribed for Game Show, I've subscribed for the crazy stuff like the Mountain Blade videos, or I've subscribed for even things like the Battlefield videos or whatever. And then you're sitting there looking at your sub feed and you're like, oh yeah, this is great. I wonder when Unit Lost are going to do another Mountain Blade video. God knows I get enough goddamn emails saying, are you going to make a Mountain Blade bloody video? And I'm like, go away, I'm busy. So, you don't know what you're going to get. It's like, am I going to get an Is It Pure? I've subscribed for this adult. That makes it sound seedy and also filthy and dirty, going back to this theme of dirt. Why is it? Why am I talking about dirt? Why are you gone quiet?
Because
you stay quiet. So listen, right. I've absolutely mangled myself. I don't know where I was. But I'm just going to try and salvage something from this. So you subscribe, and you don't know what you're going to get next. It's like, if you want Is It Pure, you might get Game Show next, but you might not care about Game Show. It's like we're trying too hard. I think that's when it comes down to it. We're trying to come up with all this stuff, all these amazing show formats, and all the rest of it, and it's taking loads of time, loads of effort, and really, we're not getting anything for it. It's like, it might be okay to the die-hard subscribers for that type of stuff, but it's not anything, and it's really grating on us. Like, we are really getting stressed about this now. So we decided to make massive changes. Massive. Mr. Kirioth, massive changes, good lord.
absolutely massive.
Massive. Although not really. Like, no, it's not really that massive, is it? Well, it kind of is, but not really. Because if you look at us, right, what... I submit this question to you, Mr. or Mrs. Viewer, or Miss Viewer, or Master, or Esquire, or Sir, or Lord, or Duke, or Queenie. I submit to you, what is your favourite Unit Lost video? Now I'm going to answer this because I'd imagine it is things like Mountain Blade, and it is things like the FTL video, which is just crazy, you know, like totally mad. We're enjoying ourselves. We're like having a right laugh producing that content, and it's really good stuff. We're loving it. You know, we put it out there. Everybody loves it, and that's the type of stuff we're going to make. That is why, Mr. Kirioth, we have gone and... What have we done?
We've rebranded. We're now the League of Win. The League of Win. Basically, the League of Win, son. There are two people in the League of Win. Two champions. Two lords amongst men. Two kings of the petty mortals. And it's us.
Well, yeah. So this might be really confusing. You might be thinking, well, hang on, what's going on here? Your Unit Lost now, your League of Win? What? What it is we still are Unit Lost, obviously. UnitLost.com, that's our website. And the forums, that's our forum, that's our community. But we are rebranding the Unit Lost Tube channel from this clinical, boring channel to this mad channel. And we were like, let's give it a different name. Let's call it the League of Win. Because we're just going to win. And it's more for us than it is for people out there, because it puts us in the right, you know, frame of mind. We're going back to when we first wanted a YouTube channel. We were going to make a channel where we were going to have, you know, make great clips, entertainment clips of us having great times, showing people new games, and it matured into what Unit Lost Tube was, you know, with Is It Pure, and that stuff's great, but it's like, it's just too, it's not like it's too difficult to make, but we're not having any, you know, we're not enjoying making it, and that's not right.
When it comes to Is It Pure, it's one of those things where you sit there and you work on it for hours and hours and hours, getting the game, recording the game, having to retake if something goes wrong, having to mess about with editing, and the end product, it looks good and it sounds good and it's nice to watch, but it's taken like an entire day to put one of these together, and by the end of the day you're left there and you're thinking, I'm knackered, I want to go to bed. Where's the time to enjoy yourself and mess around? Where's it gone, son?
The games cannot become work. This is the problem. If it's on the verge of becoming work, then it's no longer games. Then any enjoyment is completely sapped out of any videos that are made, because we are the personalities that run this thing. And if we're piss bored and like, then we make content which isn't as good as it should be. So we need to enjoy ourselves. This is the main thing. So we're going to enjoy ourselves. So what's going to happen with the channel is things like Is It Pure, Game Show, and Tech Lab. You're not going to see any more content in relation to those shows because we don't enjoy making it. And that's the end of the story. That is just it. We do not enjoy spending all day making a video, which we then know the next day we're going to do the same thing again and again and again. And when really we want to go off and play Borderlands 2, or we want to go and play Torchlight 2, or we want to do this and do that. We're forcing ourselves to do things because we got some kind of warped sense of, like, I don't know. What am I trying to explain? It's like a warped sense of we're making something that's really good. So at some point, somebody will go, that is really good. But it's really grinding us down, and we're not enjoying it. And that's bad. Really.
And the
really
thing
bad.
is, the people, they can tell something. They can tell we're not enjoying it. And that just makes it even worse. Because you end up doing something that pisses you off whilst you're doing it. You get bored by it. And then when people watch it, they're like, oh, they're bored. That's no good. That's not what it used to be.
No.
Watch the Mountain and Blade videos. Good lord, no one's bored in that. Oh, God.
That's crazy. So, like I said, things like all the old shows, they're not going to see the light of day, really, again, unless something drastic happens. All content on going onto the channel is going to be Stylosa and Kirioff. It's going to be me and that chap over there enjoying what we're doing, and everything is going to be consistent because it's always going to be an enjoyable clip. There may be crazy random stuff, and in fact we would be more inclined to do crazy random stuff because it would make sense. Because the old channel, it's like you've got these serious shows, then you've got a crazy clip. It's like, what the hell, where's this come from? But that's like who we really are. It's always like we got too serious, and I don't want that. So we're just going to go maximum win, ultra crazed. And that's what's going to happen. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we are the League of Win. And also, if you look at the channel, it looks absolutely amazing. Big shout out to Wicked Mouse. He has designed all of the characters on the side of the channel. They look, I mean, I'm a space marine. Kirioff's a librarian. What can you even, that's all he ever wanted to be since he was 5.
You know it. Yeah,
he even got a job at the local library.
It wasn't the same. It was disappointing. I tried to electrocute an old granny for taking out an audio book. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the powers.
But at least he tried, and that's the main thing. And also, while we're on this as well, you will notice the videos will change. Like, we've got a new logo, so the intro's different. On this video, it was totally different. And you won't see things like a boring-ass interview. Hey, people, it's down there in Kiev, at that camp. And then a crappy outro like, why don't you click on the links in the description, and then do this and do that, because nobody cares. I don't care, and it's boring. No. There'll be no boring content on this channel anymore. There'll be no sterile content. It'll just be maximum win all the time. And also, while we're on this mad subject of maximum win, I may have an Xbox 360 and capture facility kindly provided by Roxio. And this means that you will probably see me attempting to play Xbox games, which will be comedy. Because I had an Xbox once, and do you know what it was? It was a foot stand, and it was a foot stand for 2 years, I think. This fella laughing, he comes into this story, this crazy tale of madness. So I turn up, Xbox 360 is launched. I'm like, you know what? I should buy one of these, and I've spent a ludicrous amount of English money on one of these. I think I spent I think it was £380 on an Xbox, right? So I had 2 controllers, and I think I had 2 games, right? And it was the 20 gig one, I think.
I can confirm it.
So yeah, can he confirm it? So I thought to myself, you know what? I don't use this, so I shall sell the thing. So I sold it to a gentleman for quite the price. The Sir got quite the deal. If only we could speak to this guy, like, now, and ask him how much he paid for this console.
I've been hard pressed to find a deal which matches the one that I've got. There are many Xboxes going for a range of prices, but I'm yet to come across one that was absolutely free. So as it stands,
I just hope it dies. I hope it red rings on you and it dies. I hope it dies.
It's already on its way, but it's lasted longer than any other first gen in the world.
Oh dear. So, like, we're just going to have fun playing games, and that's all this is about. No longer are we going to be, like, totally focused on PC games. Okay, the majority of the channel will be PC games, let's face it, because that's what we play on all day, every day anyway. But we'll start bringing things in, like, consoles and stuff like that, and we'll just enjoy ourselves and show you the games up. That's all it's about. It's not about destroying ourselves. And you know what? Like, I couldn't take no more. I was getting to the end, but I was just going to go and... You probably would have seen it on a news website where some chap's been murdered. Not me, because I'd be doing the murdering. The other guy in this conversation right now would be murdered.
Yeah, but you don't know where I live, so.
No, but I'd find him. I do, though. I do, though. What the hell are you talking about?
I've moved. Honest.
So there you go,
what was
chaps.
said.
Like, there you go. What can we, and ladies and whoever else that is watching this, kings and queens,
It's a new age of win.
at
is what it
maximum win, ultimate gaming win, the league of win. Good lord. Good lord.